Welcome to Spiritual Wave. This is a place where we explore peace, mindfulness, and spirituality together. Don't forget to subscribe, tap the bell icon, like the video, and comment to share your thoughts below. Today, we are diving into the first chapter of the Bhagavad Gita, covering verses 1.1 to 1.21. This chapter sets the stage for one of the greatest spiritual teachings of all time. Now let's head into the heart of the content. This is Kurukshetra, a sacred battlefield where destiny meets Dharma. Two mighty armies, the Pandavas and the Kauravas, stand ready, their weapons drawn, hearts heavy. This is no ordinary war. It is a battlefield of ideals questioning the essence of righteousness. This battlefield is not just a place of bloodshed. It is a stage for the dilemmas every human faces. As the sun rises, its golden rays illuminate not just the armies but deep moral questions ahead. In Hastinapura, the blind king Dhritarashtra sits heavily on his throne. His heart is weighed down with fear and anxiety. Though blind, he can sense the weight of what is about to unfold. Restless and uneasy, Dhritarashtra turns to his trusted advisor Sanjaya. With a trembling voice, he asks, Sanjaya, tell me what is happening on the sacred field of Kurukshetra, where my sons and Pandavas have gathered. What are they doing? Have they begun the battle? This question is not just one of curiosity, it reveals Dhritarashtra's inner turmoil. He knows his sons, the Kauravas, have chosen the path of adharma, yet his love blinds him, leaving him powerless to intervene. Kurukshetra is not merely a battlefield, it is Dharmakshetra, a sacred field of righteousness, a place where truth and justice are destined to triumph over unrighteousness. Dhritarashtra's fears reflects his knowledge that the battle will change everything. It is not just a war, but a clash of dharma and adharma. On the battlefield, Duryodhana walks among his generals, exuding confidence. His steps are firm, but his heart trembles deep inside. He knows the strength of his opponents, the formidable Pandavas. Approaching his teachers, Dronacharya, Duryodhana speaks, O teacher, observe the mighty army of the Pandavas, skillfully arranged and led by our own disciple Drishtadyumna. Duryodhana's gestures towards the Pandavas highlighting their strong and unified force. His tone reflects confidence, but there is a flicker of unease. To reassure himself, Duryodhana lists the great warriors in his army. We have Bhishma, Karna, and Drona along with other mighty warriors. He speaks of their experience, valor, and unmatched skills in battle. Yet even as he speaks, his eyes betrays his fear. He cannot ignore Arjuna and Bhima who stands unwavering on Dharma's side. Duryodhana's words reveal a duality, pride in his army strength and fear of the righteousness that Pandavas represent. His inner conflict grows stronger as the Pandavas' resolve shines brighter. As Duryodhana speaks to Dronacharya, another figure takes the stage. It is Bhishma, the eldest warrior and most revered in the Kaurava army. Bhishma, a symbol of strength, decides it is time to signal the start of the war. With unwavering determination, Bhishma lifts his mighty conch to his lips. He blows it with all his might, its thunderous sound reverberating across Kurukshetra. The earth trembles, the skies echoes, and a chilling silence follows, as the conch sound marks the official beginning of the Great War. Bhishma's war cry is more than a signal of battle. It is a declaration of resolve, echoing across the battlefield. Yet, beneath his powerful exterior, Bhishma carries a silent burden. He is bound by his vow to serve the Kauravas' throne. His heart, however, leans towards the righteousness of the Pandavas. Bhishma's inner conflict reflects the profound question of loyalty and dharma that Kurukshetra so deeply represents. As his conch sound fades, the battlefield prepares for the storm. a storm where Dharma and the Adharma will collide in a timeless battle. In response to Bhishma's call, the Pandavas prepare themselves, their resolve unwavering, their hearts filled with purpose. At the center stands Krishna, the divine charioteer, a beacon of wisdom and righteousness. With calm strength, Krishna lifts his conch Panchanjaya to his lips. He blows it with divine energy, and its pure, resonant sound fills the battlefield with sacred power. Arjuna follows, raising his conch Devadatta, whose echo carries strength and unshakable courage across the field. Nakula and Sahadeva join in blowing their conches, Sughosha and Manipushpaka. Their combined sounds created a symphony, one of unity, faith, and purpose. Each conch declares the Pandavas' commitment, their unwavering belief in Dharma and Adharma. The air trembles with their resolve as their sacred sounds echo. These are not just war cries, they are declarations of faith, a proclamation of righteousness that shakes the very core of Kurukshetra. As the echoes of conches fade, the battlefield grows silent, heavy with tension. Standing on his magnificent chariot, adorned with Hanuman's Kapidvaja, Arjuna gazes at the two armies. His mind sharp, his heart steady, he turns to Krishna, his charioteer. Arjuna speaks with thoughtful resolve. O Krishna, place my chariot between the two armies. Let me clearly see those who have gathered here to fight. I must understand who stands on this battlefield against us. Krishna, calm and composed, listens his quiet wisdom guiding the movement. With steady hands, Krishna guides the chariot, bringing it to the center of the battlefield. Arjuna's eyes falls upon the opposing side, and what he sees shakes his spirit. Among the enemies are familiar faces, his family, his revered teachers, and his beloved friends, now opponents. This is not just a moment of strategy. It marks the beginning of Arjuna's inner struggle. The weight of duty clashes with the emotions of kinship as Arjuna faces a conflict that transcends the battlefield. A heavy silence descends, blanketing the battlefield of Kurukshetra. Every warrior stands motionless, their hands gripping weapons tightly. Their breath stands steady but tense. The wind itself seems to pass, reflecting the weight of the moment. It is an eerie calm, a stillness before an unstoppable storm. Eyes meet across the field, hearts racing, minds preparing, each warrior facing their own emotions. This silence is not emptiness, it is filled with fear, determination, and the echoes of unresolved questions. This is not merely a war, but a clashes of ideals, a timeless battle between Dharma and Adharma. Each warrior here stands as a symbol of emotions, karma, and duty. The battlefield is no longer just a ground for bloodshed. It becomes a stage where history and destiny will collide. As the silence deepens, the air grows heavy with purpose. The stage is set for a battle that will alter the course of time. As the silence envelops the battlefield, Arjuna wrestles with the weight of his duty and emotions. His heart is heavy, torn between the loyalty to his loved ones and his commitment to Dharma. Krishna, his divine charioteer and guide, stands ready to illuminate his path. This moment marks the beginning of the Bhagavad Gita, a sacred dialogue. It is not just for Arjuna, but a message that transcends time, offering profound wisdom to all humanity. Through his timeless discourse, Krishna unveils truth about duty, righteousness, and the soul, guiding Arjuna through the darkness of the doubt. As the questions grows heavier, the answers begin to unfold, revealing the eternal principles of life and karma. What will Arjuna decide? Will he find the courage to rise above his fears? How will Krishna teachings shape his path and inspire generations to come? The answer lies ahead, waiting in the sacred chapters of the Gita. The journey of Dharma begins.